Self-propelled boom sprayers are only gaining in popularity. We're spraying more than ever. And a good example of a modern self-propelled boom sprayer is the new SARITOR II. The SARITOR II uses a 6.7 litre Cummins QSB engine for power that puts out about 275 horsepower, and it's actually hydrostatically driven, so it's a four-wheeled hydrostatic drive. Hydrostatic drives traditionally can be quite heavy and quite expensive. The SARITOR uses a Sauer-Danfoss hydraulic system, and this means that it doesn't need maximum RPM to develop hydraulic pressure. Lower operating RPM using the Sauer-Danfoss system means a potential fuel saving of between 8 and 10 litres per operating hour. Another contribution towards the machine's economy is the availability now of aluminium booms. They reckon that the tear weight of the SARITOR II is now down to about 13.8 tonne, which is pretty light for a hydrostatic machine. The aluminium booms are available in 36 metre and 42 metre. There's also a trifold 48 metre. While weight also contributes to economy, another issue is crop compaction. One of the advantages of the SARITOR is that it has an adjustable wheel track. It can adjust from between 3 to 4 metres. Spray control is provided by HARDI's HC 9500. For someone who hasn't done a lot of spraying like me, it's quite easy to work out which icon you need, hit the button and away you go. The on-rate system provides a level of precision that's not usually found on these kind of machines, and it really gives a lot of control and stops chemical being dropped into other sections, especially if using an auto section control. The spray control unit uses an ag leader auto steer unit, and the two work in conjunction together for GPS locating, auto steer and paddock mapping. This unit also has the ability to record the paddocks that you've been over, record obstacles like troughs, windmills, terrain, all that sort of stuff, and it will instantaneously recognise when you revisit that paddock. The SARITOR also uses an auto terrain setup that's unique to this kind of machine. It operates off a single pivot point at the back, and it uses dampeners to make it very, very hard to whack the booms against the ground at any given time. There are 4 sensors across the machine and another couple between the pivot point. They're constantly working to maintain the auto level height and maintain your spraying height at any given time. Getting from paddock to paddock in a hurry is actually quite easy, because this thing will do 55k an hour out on the open road, and in bifold setup it will compact to a width of about 4 metres. If you happen to be pretty clumsy like me, this machine's got great access. It's a nice wide access ladder, and the platform around the cab to the side door is quite good. The cab itself is a New Holland. It'll be found on a range of different machines, but the way it's set on this machine gives a great field of visibility. All the controls have also been put into the console beside the driver, so there's nothing actually in front of your field of view. There's really, really good side view of the boom while it's in operation, and even when folding up the machine, you're packing up, it's got a really good all-round visibility while you're working in the paddock. And under here are all the bits and bobs for filling the machine in the first place. As you can see, the cover makes quite a handy veranda when you're out in the paddock on a hot day, and this is the turbo filler for mixing chemical, and you can dump up to 40 kilos of dry product into this thing and it'll mix it up without any dramas at all. This is the fill point, which descends quite nicely to keep a nice curve in your hose while filling. The control unit for filling the machine is really, really simple. It's all very intuitive, and it can be operated by a backpacker. So it's definitely a step in the right direction. Read all about it in the current issue of New Farm Machinery magazine.